I just went to the grocery store and got a whole bag of groceries. I'm about to go to a coffee shop and buy a coffee with my own money. I have a job right now that's giving me money. I have a head of hair, I have cute clothes, and I drove to the coffee shop and I drove all throughout my day today without getting in an accident, without having car troubles. My stereo's working, my music is blasting. This is God's grace, this is God's goodness. There's nothing that you and me or we're doing in our life that's causing us to have this much goodness. Because at any moment, life is unpredictable, anything can happen. But ultimately, we don't have that full control over our life. But all I can say is that every single day, every day, we are being provided for. Just like how the Israelites were being provided for while they were on their way to the promised land, day by day, God gave them the manna or the manna, it's the bread, and he supplied them day by day. He provided food for them every day, day by day. They couldn't store it up. They had to learn how to be provided for every single day, day by day, and receive the blessings every day. And I was blasting my music today on my way back from school, and I was like, wow, it's sunny. I'm blasting my music. I got a workout in. I have a bag of groceries right next to me. I have a working car. I'm driving safe. There's no accidents on the road. I'm not involved in any accidents. Even in these moments that we label as mundane life or everyday life, that's not mundane life. Your everyday life that you wake up with air in your lungs, with the ability to breathe, with the ability to drive wherever you want, with the ability to shower, with the ability to have endless amount of water and food, with the ability to provide for yourself a meal every single day with your own money, and the fact that you even have a job to make money, and even if it's not that much, you're still being provided for. It doesn't matter how big or small the blessing is. I'm a student and I work at a minimum wage job, and I consider myself very blessed because every day I'm somehow able to pay every single bill I have and still have money to go get myself a nice coffee while I'm getting my work done. That is God's grace, that's God's provision. And that's why it's so important to keep this perspective. Every good thing comes from God. I think that's in James. Every good and perfect things come from God. And so yes, your everyday life, it's not just everyday life. In fact, I wouldn't even label it as mundane. I think your everyday life is so blessed, because if you think about it, every day is life. You're producing life. You're living this life. You're giving a chance to be in your body. You're given a chance to be on this earth, feel the sunlight, smile at someone, receive love from someone, do things that you love. This life is because we're living right now, we should be so grateful every single day that we have this life to live, that we have another day to live, that we have air in our lungs to breathe, that we have our bodies to move, to function, to work. So yeah, that's just a quick little message I wanted to say, because as I was blasting my music and just enjoying my day and thinking about where I want to go work, where I want to go get my work done today, and just my life, I was thinking to myself, and I was just like, wow, I never want to lose that perspective that God is the source of all of this, that it's through God's goodness and God's grace and joy and love that he's giving me an opportunity to experience peace in my life, to experience goodness in my life, to experience health, to experience being provided for. Every single day we have, no matter how much or how little we receive, we are receiving constantly from God. We are constantly receiving blessings every single day, from health to physical needs, to material needs, to mental needs, to emotional needs, to spiritual needs. If we so choose to have this perspective in life, if we choose to embody this perspective in life, we will awaken to the truth of how much we're provided for, of how much we have, of how much God loves us. So I just want to say, God loves you so much. He's providing for you right now, even if you've been conditioned to see your life as mundane or boring or just day by day kind of stuff. No, It's not day by day. You're blessed. We are blessed every single day. From the moments we go to the gas station to fill our car tank up, to the moments we go to the grocery store to buy our groceries, to the moments we charge our phone, to the moments we get ready and do our hair and makeup, to the moments we get in our nice warm bed at the end of a hard day's work. That is all, that is wow. And when we can be grateful for these things that we deem as little, the little things that matter, but really they're big things. But when we can be grateful for them in our life right now, that will condition our heart and prepare our heart to be grateful, to hold and receive more. That's how God. So yes, that's my message today. I hope you received it, and I got to go get some work done. All right, bye.